Hi guys, today's going to be more of a tech video. This is a 1981 NX100 Yamaha. Got that at the dump. It's what you can call a rolling chassis. Everything is there except the motor and what you need to run the motor. The wheels are there, the brakes are there. Front cable is broken and the handles are bent there. But we'll fix all that. Instead of buying one at $1,000, $1,500 or whatnot, what you can buy on Amazon there, I'd rather build my own. A solid frame, and I could probably still find bricks. Well, I can actually. I checked. I can find bricks for it. I can find a front fender, has a stand and everything. Dual rear shock, chain. So I'm gonna put it electric. So I basically got this for free. So even though if I change the tires, it's not that bad. Over here is what I'm gonna be putting into it. This is a 2,000 watt motor. With everything that you need to set it up there, the handlebars, the controller. And since the seat in the back is, I would like to keep it, because it is a flip-up seat and everything. But yeah, it's seen better days. So instead, I ordered something from Amazon. Blank seat. Which after I remove all that and set it up, it's going to be quite nice. I'll have to find something to put on there. I don't have the gas tank. It would have been nice to have the gas tank, but I don't have it. So unless I could find a gas tank for cheap, even though it's rusted, I'll have to find something to do there. Not sure yet. So I got, for the brake switch, this is pedal. I wanted to cut off the motor. Some people cut it off, but I won't. 420 chain, which is the same sprocket that's on the bike originally. So I can run the original sprocket. I don't have the MacGyver, no TS8 chain or not. And then I got some sprockets, but when you ordered, it wasn't quite. This is what came with the motor, and this is what I got. So I'm gonna have to MacGyver something and weld it on there and shrink it down. And I'll figure something out. And for the batteries, well, like usual, I shouldn't say usual there, but I'll be partnering with DeWalt in series. So you get 60 volt. I could put it series parallel because I have 6 of them. And then I got 60 volt 10 amp hours because these are 5 amp hour batteries. In series, you double your voltage. You add every time 20 volt, 40 volt, 60 volt. But your amp hour stays the same. In parallel, your amp hour is going to be double. So if you put 2 5s together, you're going to have 10. So a little bit of wood to build whatever I need to build. The plate for the motor, something I had here. Some old handlebars I had laying around. The one on the bikes are pretty bent up. They don't look that bad on the camera, but yeah, that handle right there is pretty bent. Oh well. Oh, my seat! No! My brand new seat! Oh well. This is my 2013 Norco Charger that I actually put motor a year and a half, 2 years ago. It's a Befang mid-drive, 500 watts. Also powered by DeWalt. So I put 3 of those, which is basically what I'm going to do with the other one. Then I can come up here, do this. Yeah. And then, if you go up there, that's an old Schwinn, I think like around 2005. It was on the side of the road. The lady was giving it away. So once again, I took it up, and that's a 36 volt. So I put 2 20 volts, adds to 40 volt. This one is a 48 volt system. So with 3 batteries, it's going to be 60 volt. But a fully charged e-bike battery is like 57 volts. So I'm not that far off. And then if you go here, this is a bike I got for my wife a few weeks ago for like $200. The display wasn't working. I'm working on it now. It is working. Just the controller doesn't show the mileage. And the battery was dead on it. So that one too is also powered by DeWalt batteries. I have to work on the brakes, and that wasn't braking well, wasn't shifting well. So fabrication tool, I got my compressor there, my welder in the back, and then on top the box, that's plasma cutter. So probably what I'll do is I'll just cut my plate to fit there inside, then weld it there, and then mount my motor to that. Pass my chain like I'm supposed to, wire up my electronics, take off the old electronics I don't need no more. I found on the internet I could get fenders from the front and the back, brand new. The back is metal fender, it's pretty dent up. I could undent it there. It probably won't be nice. Be better for nothing. But for this year, it's probably going to be just making the bike. I won't make it look nice. More of a proof of concept. If it rides well and everything. And this is pretty jammed up. I have to unseize this first because I won't be able to adjust my chain. I did this side. This side, not that bad. Like, it moves and everything. But this side, the bolt doesn't even turn. So it's pretty seized up. But what do you expect? The bearings on it are not that bad. Actually, they're tight, so can't be complaining. So let's get this started. I'll be right back when I cut the plate and everything. So after a bit of coaxing and with the torch to heat up some stuff, I was able to jam everything. We wore the bolt. The bolt was pretty rusted. Everything was salvageable. It's not new. It's gonna do. Tension and back, so now I can adjust my chain. And I worked on it. I unglued the pad for the drum brake. I'll order some new ones, but I don't want to wait a week or two to ride it. I do have some high heat epoxy. Couldn't be worse than what they put. It wasn't rusted or nothing, it just, I don't know, over the years, the bike's an 81. It is 40 something years old, 43, whatnot, so it might be loose to old. So, not that in there. This is the motor itself. The grips with the voltmeter on them. In here, that's your 1, 2, 3 switch, so you can select the speed of the motor if you want. Faster, slow, 2 faster, 3 is even faster. Phone case, don't need. And the hardware they give you. They give you a switch. One for the lights, I do believe. This one is supposed to be for the high-low 1, 2, 3, but they give you the other switch, which is better. What they show is they just. I'll take a 2 switch. What they show is they just do this, they just stick the switch in the plug. Yeah, I don't know who amongst they're sitting that close there, but anyway. So they give you the switch for them, even though I probably will not use them. It is a twist throttle. So. Now just missing to figure out the plate. Meanwhile, the drum brakes blue dries. So before putting the motor in the bike, we're going to bench test it to make sure everything works and everything. Everything's plugged up right now, the batteries and everything. Just keys off, so that's why it's not on there. So this is the brake switch. I put a switch on it just to test the switch, see if it works and everything. This one here is the reverse, the speeds. So let's test it out. Put this switch on. If I flick the brake switch, it doesn't work, so that works. Put to level 2. Level 1. That's going to be too slow. Level 3 is probably going to be the one I'll be riding most of the time. I find the pickup is pretty slow. I don't know. If this motor's not enough, I might eventually put a 3000 watt or 5000 watts, not sure. This is the reverse. Yeah. So now the motor's going to go the opposite way. Oh. We got a little time to reset. Still fast for reverse, I find, but yeah. So I welded the gear too to make sure that because I didn't get the right gear once again. Ordering another one, supposed to be the right one. So I took the gear that they gave with it and just welded my gear in the back. Worked on the bike a bit. Got out the plasma cutter. Cut a few things. Move the motor mount from here. Motor mount from here so I can get the motor closer. I undented my rear fender since it is metal. It's not that bad of a job. It's rusted underneath. You still see the cracks there, but if I paint it, then do a bit of body work, shouldn't be that bad. I unbolted the pegs there to work on the motor. Front fender is probably going to be staying for a bit so I can protect my motor. I will be ordering another one there. But for now, it's going to be staying on there tightly. But I'm only going to be building the bike for now. And with this winter, when I'm not riding it, I'll probably be redoing it nice. Like repainting the frame, the fenders. Doing it, like finishing it. For now, I want to build it so I can ride it. I want to go hunting with it. That's one of the reasons I'm building it. So I'll mock up the motor and I'll be right back. This is the motor mount. All boxed in front, on the sides. Make sure it's strong. In the back, I put the plate I wanted to make it stronger also. Make sure it doesn't crumple, like jump on it or whatnot. Making sure it's more solid than not. All closed up there. I installed, that's for the brake sensor. So when I press on my brakes, it's gonna stop. The safety feature. There, right here. I just need to put a spring between the two of them. Between there and the little hole right there. So when I press on the brakes, it's going to pull the switch and stop the motor. I'll also have my front brake over here, which also has the switch on it. I need to install it. And I also did my seat. I installed, modified the front part. Added some tabs because my seat has some rubber tabs. Plus I modified the front tip so it fits. And the rear is probably going to be self taps, I guess. Cut my light off. So now I'm just needing to install the motor and the electronics. The motor fits on there pretty nice. Yeah. Shouldn't be not that bad. It's almost aligned, the sprocket with the swing arm, so it should be pretty neutral in the position. Top is going to be like I showed. I'm going to put the chain on and install the motor and the electronics, and I'll be right back. So I installed everything. The motor, the battery pack, I took the one from the trike just to try it out. Because eventually what I'd like to do is 3 batteries on one side, 3 batteries on the other side, kind of like replace the tank of it. Because I don't have the tank, so it looks a bit off without the tank. So if I could do something to replace the tank, it would look nice. And I also wanted to try it because the gear ratio is way off. They recommend like 960, 9 front and 60 in the rear. And right now I got 8 in the front and I got like 38 in the rear. And it has no guts. It will ride, but yeah, it goes too fast for what it is and it's not peppy at all. The controller gets hot too. So it might be because I'm feeding a bit too much voltage or because the motor is always not going up to speed because it's geared too fast. So, and the handlebars, well, I don't like them. They're too short. That's too low. Suspension in the back is not that bad, but yeah. It is 40-something-year-old suspension. So I did order some parts. I was going to try to get the front fender of the bike itself, but that would cost me 60 USD. I'm in Canada, so it's almost double. Plus the shipping and everything. I might get it eventually. I got this. It's for an electric bike. I don't know. I might put it on there, but I find it's not long in the back. and it's gonna pepper my motor and everything. It's gonna be dirty. No, I don't know. I didn't open it yet. Debating if I'm gonna put it. And I got myself a big sprocket. I don't know if I can open it with one hand. Let's step on it. Well, big sprocket. It's a 48 tooth. I got also a 60 coming. So yeah, a bit of a size difference. Can't wait to be trying that. I'll be putting that on like soon. And the handlebars, well, they were too low, so I ordered a new pair of handlebars. I doubt I can open that with one hand. And this already open. I went a little bit longer to get a little bit more rear travel. I did a testing a bit, removing the rear shock that's on it to see. But I think that they're going to be too hard. The thing is, the corals are bigger than I thought they'd be. They might be good for my sled, but not for my. No, I'll see there. It was supposed to be looking something like this. So they are a bit longer. Instead of being 12, they're 14 inch. But I'll try to get a better picture of it. The corals are almost double the size, so yeah, I doubt they're gonna do. So I'll install a few things and I'll be right back. Well, these are the new handlebars, and those are the ones, old ones that they didn't have no gap, no height to them. These ones are supposed to have a 6-inch lift compared to the other one at the end. See how far they lift up? This is going to be way better. Those ones were way too low. So I'll finish installing that and I'll be right back. This is the difference between the new and old chalk. The old chalk is shorter. And like I said, I don't know about the corals. They're a bit bigger. Old chalk, gas chalk. We'll see the difference. I also put the handlebars on. Looks way better than it was before. And to look not that bad now. I put one side of the chalk there. I need to put the other one. I tried it just like that. Doesn't seem that bad for the stiffness. I'll put the other one real quick and we'll see how bad it is. I'll be right back. Oh, and like I said earlier, when it's very not strong, the bike itself. I'll put it on the tripod. So when I get gas, basically this is what it does. So it goes forward, but if I want to, I could probably hold it. Yeah. So it is strong, but it's not heavy. I'll be fixing that. So I'll put the sprocket on and the other shock and I'll be right back. And that's the old one and this is the new one. Bit of a size difference before I install it there. Should be a bit of difference. First, I knew my back wheel bearings were done. I ordered some and they're in. So I decided to change those because they run rough. They've been changed. They're all nice now. Brand new bearings and seals in the wheel. Thing on the side. It should go like new now. So I'll install the sprocket and put it all back together, and then we'll try it on the stand, see how it goes. You're back. So I went for a little test drive with the new bigger sprocket. It's not big enough. It has more power, it takes off more, but still not very fun to ride. It is rideable, but anyway. So I ordered a 60-tooth sprocket. The problem with the 60-tooth sprocket, it's for a Coleman bike or something. Runs off a lawnmower engine if you want, and the hole's not the same. So what I'll do is I'll cut it with my plasma. I'll try to film it. If it's not nice, I'll remove it. And on my test drive, I tried the new shocks. They look nice on it. Just the springs are too big, like I thought, and it's too stiff. They didn't travel half of the stroke, and it was a rough ride. For a bigger, heavier bike, it would be great. I like the color of them, but so I'll try to send them back. If not, I'll modify them, try to change the spring in them. Might be harder than I want. Might be doable. I don't know. But for now, I'll try to ship it back and try to order something else. So I'll try to put the camera on, leave it on, and try to cut this. I'll set it up there. Bear with me for a minute. See how bad can I do? Or how good could I do? Might be a bit noisy at the same time. Noisy right now is just the plasma cutter on. It is not very noisy, it's just the plasma cutter. Now it's just to get noisy. Spot that's not cut through. Yeah, small spot. I don't know if you guys can see it. The hole shouldn't be as big as the other one because I took the sprocket to do the hole. But it should fit in the middle of my hub, if I'm not wrong. The thing about plasma cutting, it shouldn't be that hot after I'm done with it. It's not like it doesn't warm up the metal of the cutter that's so large that shoots so hot with the air that it just cuts through the metal itself. Sorry again for the noise. Like I said, it's not that hot. It is hot, but not that hot. Look back in my hand for a minute. So, we'll get the hub. It's hard on the cement. I should have put something underneath it, but I did not. That's a bit hot, so yeah, it will fit. Right there. Look at that. Alright, so I'll put that all together and I'll be right back. So, sorry for the sound. My mic broke, so my sound might not be that great. My ASICs are off, so might help with the sound a bit there. So I installed the sprocket finally, and I went and tried it out. It is a bit more peppy, but not much peppy. I'll show a test how fast it goes there on the freewheeling. It's always faster, but there's fast and there's faster at one point. Well, I'll put on speed 1 first. Speed 1's not that bad. Speed 2 is not that bad. Would be about what I figured for top speed, but speed 3 is a bit ridiculous. I'll have to hold the bike because it's gonna stick like crazy. Let's go. I don't think it needs to go that fast. So I ordered another sprocket. The one I have on there is a 62. Oh, now I got an 82 one. I gotta cut the hole for it, which should look something like this. And no, I won't go no bigger than this. I found an app. I don't remember the name of it, but you put your information, your torque of your motor, your gearing of your motor, your gearing on the back of your big sprocket, and you put the size of your tire. And me, what I did wrong for the 62 sprocket is the motors that they go on most of the time are like 10-inch tires, 12-inch tires. Me, by having a 16-inch tire, I'm it's kind of like putting an overdrive if you want. So by putting a big gear like this, I'm degearing my motor, and it should be more peppy. It is rideable, but like I said, the other sprocket, there's not much of a difference. It's a bit slower, but still, I don't get the full motor RPM because the motor is always too much under load. So I'll cut this and get ready. I might film me cutting this, see if I do a better job than last time. So the big sprocket is finally installed. Took me a bit more time. I had to modify a few things. It is big, and I did get a new tire in. It is also big compared to the other one. So yeah, it barely fits. I had to modify a bit here. Usually this arm was like in front there, so I had to bring it out so everything clears, so my brake works and everything, and tire clears, because it's pretty close. You don't see very well because yeah, there's about 1/4 of an inch on that side and 1/4 of an inch. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get it between my tire and my chain. So yeah, I can't go bigger than this, but it's going to be a big upgrade. So it's going to be pretty much it for now. The next video should be a test drive, but then again, I got no GoPro or nothing, so I don't know. So for the speed that we go now, I didn't try them all. I tried the fastest speed to see how it goes. But this is speed 1. Cruising, not that bad, not that fast. Reasonable. Still pretty fast. Might have to tighten up my chain a bit. It is new. It is going to stretch. Yeah, it was tighter than that. And this is speed 3. Yeah, I think that ought to do. Speed-wise there. I have another sprocket. The front one right now is an 8 teeth. I have a 9 teeth already. I didn't install it, but I do have it. It's in the box, right? No, I don't know where it is. It's supposed to be in here. Oh yeah, it's right here. So like this is an 8 and this is a 9, so I could put this one. Doesn't look much more peppy though. I can do like I did before. I'll try it and see. So next video should be a test drive, and if not, well, it's gonna be next summer because we did get snow. It's supposed to be melting next week, but if it doesn't, and might do some modifications this winter. There, new suspension, painting all up, new front fender, make my battery. But for now, it's gonna be it. Thanks for watching.